Yep, so it's June, early June 2022, and up here, got 3 Sinclair C5s. Middle one's a keeper. The blue one will be going at some point, and the white one is next to go. So I think I've got a couple of people who are very keen on this one. But yeah, I'm going to take it down today and suss out if it's missing any bits. It's been covered over up there for absolutely years and years and years. I've never looked at it. Don't think I've done anything with it at all. So I'll be able to pull it down and check it out, get it running, and then sell it. So yes. And there's some wall art chopper, as well. But yeah, I'm basically selling my a number of my C5s plus almost all of my choppers just to spend the money on a Beetle. Cool. Anyway, let me get this baby down. Right, so it's down. So it's literally been up there as long as that's been there for, so quite a long time. Literally, this is the first time I've uncovered it in ages and ages and ages. You can see it's very, very dirty. I have actually replaced the sheet, but I haven't actually specifically brought the thing down in years. So yeah, underneath here. Looks good. Got a pod, which is cool. See, the sheets are really faded. Okay, so it's got a very, very, very bad rear light on it. It's missing the lock for the boot. That's a bit tight. It's got the centre caps. I've got those for it. So that's cool. Yeah, got both centre caps. So that's good on it. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, interesting. And it is. Oh, look at this. It's the 1984 December 1-2 something. So very, very early one. Also used to have side panels at one point. A few odds and ends in there. Oh, okay, yeah. So I did notice the belt was missing, and the tensioner is here. So presumably that's missing. Someone's cut their wires at some point, but there's quick release connectors in there. And yeah, I mean, all otherwise it just looks normal, basically. Flip that over. Nice chain, motor, temperature sensors, electronics. So they've sort of repainted chassis. At some point you sort of see the pitting and stuff, but I mean, just initial looks, it looks solid. It looks all like tidy and stuff. Got a nice steering rod on it. It's original, obviously front cover. So yeah, that's cool. One thing I'm probably going to do, realistically, is I will be taking off these tyres, which are brand new, unused tyres, and I'll be putting those on one of my C5s. So I'll put on there a set of other tyres, so that will happen on this one. And I can see that it obviously needs, I don't know, maybe the bearing's missing, or it's not tight. Oh, it's all in there. Oh, maybe, okay, so it's just loose. Okay, so maybe the bearing's missing, who knows, but either way, I'm going to get this thing running anyway. But the worst thing is this, because obviously those hold on there, presumably because the plastic behind it's knackered. So yeah, it looks like it realistically needs a new light on it. Boot lock, which is cool. I've got the mud flaps to go on as well for it. Otherwise, yeah, grey boot model, early December 84, very, very early, like mega early. Cool. Yeah, so actually there was a light in a box space that I already brought for the blue one. So it's nice, got a nice light there that'll probably go on this particular C5, I expect. I don't think I really want to repair this one. I think it's probably just not deserved being on the Sinclair. Missing the clip here. It's missing the output shaft on the gearbox. Hopefully the rest of it, yeah, the bearings are all still in there, so that's good. So it's missing that, but I know I can get another one of those. So that's cool. It's good because it's got the later white gearbox, the white fingers, so it's all later stuff. This all appears to be looking good. There's a belt in the box as well. I found all of the chain tensioner as well. So both bits are in the box, which is there. That and the spring. Quick release connectors. Obviously that's the drive belt, which is cool. And I see I've got the indicators as well to go on it, so I'll go and get those now. And basically I'm going to give it a clean up, glue the Velcro back on, just give it a quick sort of whip round clean, put the new take the light off, and pump the tyres up. As like I said, these tyres here are unlikely to go with this particular C5 because these are new old stock ones. I'll probably run those on my mint C5 I expect. So I'll probably put on some more modern ones which technically are way better, but I don't think I want to get rid of those ones just to be used, yeah, cool, nice. But otherwise, yeah, it's looking pretty good, I would say. Cool. Right, let me crack. Quick look underneath, just before I turn it over and start on the other side. So yeah, it's actually had a new, it's clearly got a new chain on it, or an unused chain, but it literally looks completely mint. You can see a tiny little speck of rust here, so that must have been, maybe that was in a certain position up here somewhere. I don't know, but it's literally literally bit of surface, but the rest of it looks absolutely brand new. Chain tension is on, absolutely spot on. Put the usual cable tie around it, It's got a 3D printed piece there in red, and the other piece is original spring. So that's good, because of course those bits go missing all the time. Chassis, obviously, like I said earlier, has been repainted at some point, because you can sort of see, what I'd consider like normal pitting for a used C5. The paint looks in really good condition. It's glossy and shiny. All looks good. So nice steering rod, nice front wheel cover on it. Yes, so that's that. So it's missing the clip here, and obviously other bits and bobs. So anyway, that's the underside there. At least you can see what the condition of it is. So yeah, I'm gonna flip it over now and start on the top bit. Right, yeah, that's pretty much the end of day one. So you can see that it's looking much better. So yeah, the indicators are all fitted, and I've just basically tested the bulbs, so they're fine. Just put a bit of glue underneath each of the bits of Velcro that peeled off. Obviously you can peel it off, but I thought, as original Velcro, might as well just put a bit of glue on that. That's all sorted. Yeah, done. So the rear wheel bearings, done the quick release battery connectors there properly. Need to get hold of one of those to clip the battery in, so I'll look and see what I've got for that. It's obviously disintegrated. I'm not connected it up yet, because I'll have a look at that later. The mud flaps are on, which look good, and I've started to do the wiring in here. So yeah, this is original wiring in this tube. That's exactly how it looks. So I just need to get some chocolate block and obviously the wiring diagram, and then just basically wire in the indicators. And I mounted the flasher relay there. It's meant to be mounted sort of here somewhere, but it tends to get covered in dirt and stuff, so up here should be to protect it better, and it means the driver can sort of hear it clicking as well, so they sort of know it's on. Just cleaned it all, greased it all, that sort of stuff, so that's all good to go. I need the gearbox, the insert here. The rest of it looks good to go on there. Chain tensioner's all on. Re-cable tied it, made it sort of nice and neat and stuff. And yes, I'm going to take it outside now and give it a good clean. Oh, actually, and the new rear light's on, which is a really nice rear light. It's got a few scratches here, which you can't really tell in the picture. A few scratches this side. Also a few scratches everywhere, but there's a few noticeable ones sort of here and here, But otherwise, that is a really nice light. No cracks or anything. Yeah, and these look lovely as well. The indicators do, and they've got LED bulbs front and rear. Yeah, mud flaps look beautiful. Stainless steel bolts, of course. DeLorean spec. So yeah, happy days. So I do need to find the lock and key for that. Otherwise, and then obviously see if it actually works or fix electronics, of course, that kind of gist. Gearbox is super easy to fit once I get hold of that. That's like literally a sort of 10-minute job max. But that's looking really nice. So yeah, I'm going to go and give it a good old scrub now, scrub all the tyres, clean it all up. And then, yeah, go from there. That's video one. Cheers all. There we go, looking good. Grey boots. Just give it a good old scrub. It's only got a level 1 scrub, so it doesn't need the next one with, say, with more Sif and the Brillo pads. But yeah, obviously I just want to get rid of the majority of the grime. So yeah, it's looking good. Cool. I shall try and finish it off over the next week. Nice one.